Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tharmila, Rajasingam, real estate marketer, real estate agent with eXp Realty Brokerage. Thank you so much for watching and coming to this channel. If this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell to get updates on more content like this. And I talk about everything real estate, marketing, real estate strategies to attract buyers, seller, clients, CRM system, lead generation strategies, name it, you can find it here on my channel. So if you have any questions at all throughout this video, leave it in the comment section below. And if you're looking to partner with me, join my group here at eXp Realty. All the information is in the description below. Make sure you click on that link and book a call with me. No obligation whatsoever. I'll be happy to explain what it's like to be in our group and any questions you have about eXp Realty Brokerage as well. So let's get started. This is one of the most important questions and conversation I have with my agents when I'm onboarding them and kind of getting them started in this industry, but in particularly when I'm having a conversation with them about conversion. It's about pre-qualifying your buyers. I'm finding out that a lot of time people don't have problems with getting and building their database and attracting leads, but they have a problem with follow-up and pre-qualifying their buyers, sellers, and particularly converting their leads into clients. So there's a couple of questions that I want to talk about in the conversations that I have with my buyers, and especially if you're in a market like me in Toronto where there's a ton of competitions and there's agents that are offering particular commission cuts and cashback and all these nonsense. I like to be able to be of service to people and build relationships. And for most, I want to make sure I have the right information and the right questions I'm asking in order for me to get the right information so I can better be of service and help my buyers. And in particular, and I'll talk about another video about sellers, but in this one in particular, as you guys know, for any of you that join my group, I used to, and I've done videos on this showing you what it's like to join our group. So I have a whole, my own personal Google Drive where I show you templates and questions and things that you can get access to, and one of which is a buyer pre-qualifying paper, a questionnaire. And this paper, literally, you could print it out and put it on my wall. I have it on my wall. You could do the same. Is where my husband and I, we watched a ton of videos, and from our own experience and watching cold calling scripts of some of the top producers and working with our own buyers and sellers, we put together these questions that for us felt like one of the most important questions you need to ask in order to qualify your buyers. And if they don't give me these answers, I know they're not quite ready to move along in that process. And so I put them in a different spot to follow up with them after. So some of the questions I start to ask them is obviously get to know them, tell them a little bit about you, ask them about them, ask them, are they moving on their own? Who are they moving with? Their children, grandparents, and get an idea of their family structure. And some of the questions that I ask right off the bat is how much are you looking to spend? And first confirm if they're looking to buy or sell, and both, great. And start with, in particular for this video and specifically I want to talk about buyers. So how much are you looking to spend? And what kind of a down payment are you looking to put down? And it's so important that you ask this because, and I make sure to ask this in dollar amount, because somebody will give me a percentage, but that doesn't mean anything, because to me, it really depends on the type of properties they're looking for and how much they exactly have, because it'll give me a quick idea. I can calculate in my mind how much they can afford in terms of the budget for the property. And then the next question I ask them is, what is your household income? And is this income yours or your partner's, etc., etc.? And the next question I ask is, are you planning on selling and then buying, so I can figure out logistically kind of the method that I can move this client in terms of and how to approach all of this. And the next question I ask is, where were you thinking of moving to? Again, these are really simple questions, and that's why I mean when I onboard my agents and when they're first getting started as a real estate agent, these are really important questions. But again, the reason why I'm sharing these with you is sometimes I'm cutting onions and I'm with my children and I'm, cooking and doing things, and a client calls me and it catches you off the bat, and it could be the first time talking to them, maybe the second time, and I know I have these questions right in front of me. That's why I pull up my kvCORE, whether my mobile app if I'm on the road or at home. I quickly pull up my desktop and I look up the client, and I know if I've had a conversation with them or if they're a new lead, and I can put in this information directly into my CRM, which I mentioned many times on this channel. So the next question I ask is, when do you need to move by? And some people might have a strict timeline that they need to move for their children to start school in September, for example. And so those are really key information that's going to help you better serve them. And the other question to ask is, when do you begin to expect looking at properties? So this gives me an idea of how motivated they are as well. And then also another key question that I love asking, and this may come off, off the bat, this is something that they might not really hear from other agents, is I ask them, on a scale of 1 to 10, how motivated are you to move? And if they give me an answer like, I don't know, it really depends on the price, or they give me an off the cuff answer like, I don't know, if I see the right property with the right price, I'll move. And then I'll ask them, okay, give me a number from 1 to 10. And they'll say, I don't know, 6 or 7. And then I'll ask them, okay, why would it take you to get to 10? And then now they'll give me an answer like, well, if you give me a property that's in this area that looks like this, then I'll move. And now you know what it's going to take them to get motivated and what they're really looking for. What's that ideal property looks to them. And the other question I like to ask them is, what is the reason for the move? And are you downsizing or upsizing? And this is a really key information to have so you can look for the right property for them. And what property characteristics are you looking for? Do you need a separate entrance, a finished basement? Do you need, a particular bedroom? And people, South Asians, you guys know this, for those that are watching, they need particular rooms that are facing a certain way, or the entrance has to be facing a certain way, depending on horoscope and people's belief system. So it's really important that you ask them these questions. And are you working with another realtor? And if they say yes or no, or I've seen, or if they tell me that, yeah, well, I spoke to so and so, another important question you need to ask is, if so, are you on contract with them? So it's going to continue, it's going to allow you to prospect further, to continue digging further, to continue to build relationship. And then another thing, if if they want to continue with the conversation, I said, if you're open to working with myself, I would love to chat with you tomorrow and get you the home you want, get you to see the property. And this is kind of my tactics to get in front of them. And even if that first showing isn't hitting the right ballpark of the type of property they want to see, obviously the closer you can get, the better. But if you can't, get in front of them and meet with them, and that is going to help you build that relationship, that rapport, and dig deeper into that relationship. So anyways, I just wanted to jump on here and share this key information with you. Do you resonate with these? Are these helpful to you? Have you put them into use in your business? I'd love to know. Leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell to get updates on more content like this. And once again, if you're looking to join my group, access to my training, all the information is in the description below. I'd love to meet with you. Once again, I'll see you next time.